Morning guys, welcome to, what is it now, day 3, 4? I have lost track already. We've only just started Vlogmas. I think it's day 4. Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay, welcome to day 4. Today is actually the 3rd of December. Yeah, so we're a day ahead. That's where we're at. And I just got up this morning. I've loaded up the dishwasher and I'm about to have some breakfast. I slept in this morning. I did not sleep well last night. I think it was like the side effects of the flu jab. I actually fell asleep really early. I think I was asleep by like 8:30. I was so tired. And then like I said, I had pretty rough night's sleep, so I ended up sleeping in this morning as well. I've got like a raging headache, so I'm gonna have some food and hopefully that will help. And then I've come downstairs now. I've got like a list of things I have to get done today. So I'm going to start with some computer work. I've got a pattern I need to finish up. I did the pattern photos yesterday for my Snuggly Wuggly shawl, which is going to be published today, hopefully. And I will be getting all of that finalised, everything drafted on Ravelry. And then I need to contact Sam, who's the dyer behind Lavender Loon Yarn Company, who did the yarn support, gave me yarn support for this pattern, just to confirm that she's okay with me publishing today. Otherwise it might be tomorrow, so I'm gonna check with her first before I do that. And then yeah, so I want to get that done this morning. Then I have to go get the presents that I got yesterday out of the back of the car. I didn't want to bring them in last night with Layla, because then she'd be like, oh, what's this, and I just didn't want to get into that with her. So I'll bring the presents in later, and then I need to go wrap them. And yeah, so while I'm wrapping the presents, I think we're gonna have a bit of a Santa chat, as it were. And so if you are watching these vlogs with small children around, you may want to skip that part when we come to it. And I'll give another warning before I start talking about it, just because yeah, you might not want children to hear what I have to say. Or anyway, you get what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna have my breakfast now and crack on with some work, and I'll catch up with you once I have something to tell you. Alright, hey guys, back in my room now. Lighting is much better. And I'm gonna get ready to start wrapping some presents. So, before I do, like I said before, this is gonna be a bit of a Santa chat section of this video. So if you watch this video with little kids around, you'll probably want to stop watching now, or come back and watch the rest of this later when you are without small children around you. This is your fair warning. Please click off now if you're watching this with children. I don't want to be responsible for ruining anything for anybody, so have you clicked off yet? I think I'm giving you fair enough warning. Okay. Right, back to it now. Yes, so like I said, fair warning has been given, so please don't come at me in the comments for having ruined stuff. So Santa, Layla is far too smart for her own good, and she is this close to figuring it out. She's not even 5, and yeah, so she's when we went to Lapland a couple of weeks ago, after when we left, we got into the car and we were just sort of talking about it and stuff, and then she was like, Mummy, remember that time we went to, and she starts describing a scene essentially, and what she was describing was when we went to go see Santa last year, and she was describing that place. And I was like, oh, you mean when we went to see Santa last year? She was like, yeah, remember that? And I was like, yeah, I do remember. And she was like, so how come Santa wasn't wearing glasses last year and he was wearing glasses today? And I was just like, oh my goodness. Like, how does she remember that, for one thing? That's such like a minute little detail, but she picks up on it. And I was just like, Santa's getting older? I don't know, I kind of just brushed it off. And then Layla ended up falling asleep in the back of the car on the way home, and I sort of turned to Perry and I was just like, we're in real trouble here, because like she is asking lots of questions, and not just that, but she's asking other questions as well. And it's getting to a point where it's a bit like dangerous territory in terms of like her being so close to figuring it out. And yeah, so we were actually supposed to go see Santa again tomorrow on Saturday. I forgot that we were going to Lapland. Like, just full disclosure here, I completely forgot we were doing that. The tickets were booked months ago by Perry's parents. It was their gift to us this year. And so I'd completely forgotten about it. And then we go to a place that Layla really likes, that's quite close to us, and Layla and I are signed up as members so we can go as often as we want. And she absolutely loves it there. And they were doing a Santa thing this year, and I was like, okay, great, we'll do that for Santa this year. So I signed us up to go this weekend. And so we were driving back, and I was just like, saying to Perry, like, we can't do that. We can't go see Santa again this year because she'll figure it out. She'll figure it out. She'll ask too many questions. We won't be able to explain it. Like, it would just be too much. Like, you just can't can't. It's like, screw the money. It was about £20, so it wasn't like an insignificant amount, but it wasn't enough for me to be like, no, we should still go and risk her figuring stuff out. I'm like, no, not worth it for £20. I was like, screw that. I'm not having her Christmas ruined, like, at this age. I need to at least get another year or two out of her. So yeah, we decided not to go, and probably a good thing too. So instead we're going to a birthday party tomorrow, so that's good. But that was just that moment of like, oh no, she's going to figure this out and it's not going to be good. She's already asking lots of questions as well, and annoyingly, as much as Lapland UK was a really wonderful experience, as Perry put it, they introduced so much new story, so much new like world building around Santa, as it were, that just didn't exist before. Like, for example, elves are born out of pine cones. Pine cones! Like, why do you need to start that? And oh, there was other things as well, and it's like, but why does that need to be a thing now? And that's, oh. So now suddenly there's all this new story that we now need to try and remember. And then obviously watching Christmas movies or reading Christmas stories, and they all have like different variations of stories of Santa and stuff, and she's going to be asking questions, and it's easy to explain different stories and just be like, oh, these are just different people's ideas about Santa and all of that, and it's fine. But in terms of actually going to see Santa, definitely can't be more than once a year. Definitely can't do 2 by accident again or anything. And we have a really, really special Santa visit planned for next year. Yes, it is already planned as of a few months ago, actually. It is already planned. It is a big trip. It is a big experience. And I really don't want it to get ruined for her before we get to do that. So, so yeah. Oh my goodness, it was... Yeah, so she's, like I said, very close to figuring stuff out. But yeah. What do you guys do when your kids get close to figuring things out? Or how have your kids figured stuff out in the past? I know for me, I figured it out because I recognised my mum's handwriting on the gift tag. I can't remember how old I was, but I must have been around 7 or 8. Because I remember which house we were living in, and we didn't move into that house until I turned 7. So I must have been around 7 or 8. She used to get the neighbour to write the gift tag, so it was a different handwriting. And I guess that year the neighbour wasn't available when my mum went round to get them to write the gift tags, and so she had to do it herself. And that's when I figured it out. I don't remember how my brother found out. I'm pretty sure I didn't tell him. Don't think I would have been that mean, but... you know, who knows. But I distinctly remember how I figured it out. But yeah, it would be a real shame if Layla figured it out this early. But she does love the magic of Christmas, but like I said, she's asking lots of questions around like if things are real or not, like especially when she watches things on TV. And so it's this fine line of trying to explain to her, no, like things on TV aren't always real. It's usually just, it's a story, it's a movie, it's not real. But then still trying to keep Santa real, if that makes sense. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky balance of like yeah, anyway, so that's the joy of that. Oh, balls. Forgot to check if that present had the price tag still on it. Alright, well at least it was just washi tape, so I should be able to open it without ripping the paper. Forgot to check if the price was still on the box. Some of them didn't have a price sticker, some did, so that's why I'm not sure which, if I took it off or not. Oh, I didn't. Glad I checked now. That would have been embarrassing. Not that it really matters, but you know. Okay. Fresh washi. Present number 1 done. Alright, I think I'm probably just going to wrap the rest and set it to music. I'm not sure if I'm going to film anything else today, and if I do, then you'll see it afterwards, and if not, I will see you guys again tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sitting through my Santa chat. And yeah, let me know your thoughts on stuff around that. Anyway, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'll see you guys later.